So the first flavour off the bat is going to be the Vim and Vigor fruit twist flavour. Vim and Vigor fruit twist flavour. Sounds quite nice. Smells quite berry-esque, berryish.
Well,
Smells
now I've got to
banana.
throw this out to Mister. Or maybe we'll just see how the flavours land first.
Yeah, I love it, Damien. What's that, John?
Well, about the whole Vimto vibe that I was getting off the smell.
Yeah, no, I'm getting a Ribena sort of. So yeah, similar. Yeah. Oh, I just
Heavy
shot it.
Vimto vibes
Oh,
when I
I
walk back
just
into the
shot it
studio.
up my nose.
Good. That's what you get for laughing at me and my blackjack.
Oh, oh, it went. Oh, taste it in there.
Great for
Oh,
snorting, guys. Great for snorting. I wouldn't
oh, it's in
recommend
the
that.
eyes. I might just give me 3 minutes alone with the bottle. Yeah, and as always, a wee cheeky finger test.
Defo heavy Vimto vibes.
Ooh, it's got like a
Yes, Daddy
fizz
Ticket. Good
to it.
evening, sir. How are you,
Um,
fella?
well, I would say without further ado,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
don't
whoa, whoa,
forget,
whoa, whoa.
guys. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't liked the live, shared to your wall publicly, and tagged a minimum of 4 people in the comments down below, you will forfeit any of the giveaways. So hopefully you have all already done them. But yeah, I'm dripping it, John. I'm dripping it.
Well, I'm at everyone in it. There we
Nice,
go.
nice, nice.
It's the reason it's called Vin and Vigor. It's a saying from the 50s. It's where the Vimto name came from. Like it, so there's like a
John
little.
said that, and I was like, I thought Vim and Vigor was like you were trying to make it look. Oh, I can't see the camera. You
No,
switched it. There you go.
straight away, the first
I
thing I
thought you
thought
were
was.
trying to make it look, like a cocktail on the old bottle there. Um, but fair play, Mr. TKT, welcome. Thank you for doing the daily posts.
Good. So if you have just joined us, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are just in time to find out what these liquids taste like. And yeah, I just got a shoe on in there somewhere. I'm going to be vaping a blackjack, and I should have saved it to the end to keep everybody here because everyone's going to want to see my reaction. But it's actually the second flavour in, and there was reasoning behind the method to our madness. And that is in case I do need to rewick because the blackjack is too strong for my delicate little taste buds. But we're kicking it off with this. This is the Vim and Vigor. Now, this is the fruit twist flavour. Having not gone onto the website and had a look at the flavour profiles, we're going in blind. But judging by the pictures, there's going to be some tomato in it. Um,
Yeah, some tomato. What else is on there?
Tomato juice. So I can only think maybe like a Bloody Mary vibe. But no, well, let's get
Could
stuck
be.
in, man. Let's get stuck in. Jake, you've already gone in.
Oh yeah, I've been chuffing away silently for a while. Right. Well, first thoughts. I've never really drank Vimto, but I've drank Ribena, so that's probably why I went to Ribena over Vimto. But it is very berry. It is. It is. It's not an overpowering flavor. It's more than just an all-day vape because most all-day vapes are a bit muted, a bit bland. This is up there on the 9 out of 10 scale of flavor. I would definitely say. John, first thoughts.
It's sweet, not over the top sweet. It's actually, I think, like proper nailed it as far as, like you say, an all day vape, something that's not going to get sickly after a while. And the sweetness level is absolutely on point. Um,
Yeah.
I am getting that Vimto vibe, but I don't like the Vimto drink myself. I don't like the combination of what they've got going on in it. But this is picking up on that Vimto vibe and then making it something that I quite prefer. Um,
Oh, I've not wrote the list for the scores, so. Oh, by the way, I am on the Vaporesso 200 with the Iconic with some zero point 0.1 ohm coils in there, rocking at 80 watts. John, will I write this down? Let them know what you're on.
Hey, I fucking love this. Excuse my French. I am on Bosch, the Boppo Odin 200 with the All Vape BTFC RDA sitting on top of her. Same RDA I use for every single review that we have done in about the last 3 years, around about that. So I know I'm always getting the same as what all the differences. And as I say, this one is coming through sweet. It is absolutely delicious. Now, one thing I like that Damien has done with this, and because we haven't looked at the profiles, I can't turn around and say, well, you know, they've called it Ribena and it doesn't taste like Ribena. It's called Vim and Vigor. There is a definite Vimto element to it in that a real nice, it's a dark berry in the Vimto, isn't it? It's like a black currant, but you're getting I'm trying to think of what other flavors are, whether I can pull any of them out. But it's just a real nice dark fruit vibe.
Right. I'm going to go for a few chicken more puffs before giving it a score, but if you're ready, feel free.
Well, best thing for me so far, so good. It's the tomatoes. I knew it. That's what's doing it. That's what's dialed back that Vimto twang that is always a bit too much for me. The tomatoes have absolutely nailed it in this one. Yeah, I genuinely love that. From a blackcurrant perspective, can't think of a better blackcurrant. From a Vimto perspective, again, Vimto would be something that I would have avoided, and that was putting a little bit of trepidation in this one for me. Like
solid 8 from me.
I'm going to go 8.5.
Oh, cheeky 0.5 higher.
That is very, very good liquid, and I've just ruined my focus. There we go. He's back in again. He's back in to go. That is a strong start.
Go on.
Given that I believe I'm right in saying, Mr. Damien, that the Vim and Vigor flavours are at $13.99 the cheapest of the flavours that we will be reviewing tonight.
They're £16 each on his website, yeah, but you can pick them up cheaper elsewhere, obviously.
Well, that's, you know, as I say, if they're at the cheapest of the ranges that we're going to be reviewing tonight, then I'm rubbing my hands in glee. Well, I say I'm rubbing my hands in glee. Will be in about 5 minutes' time when we've got the blackjack out of the way. Yeah, they're the cheapest liquid we have done. Well, you freaking, like, as far as cheap liquids go, flavour-wise, sweetness-wise on that, delightful.
I'd definitely say it's not cheap. I'd say it's affordable, because I class cheap with cheap and nasty. But I'm a bit old school like that. When I hear cheap, I think of things that break dead easy. But anyway, let's stop umming and ahhing, because John's going to be effing and jeffing as we get on to the blackjack.
So, right, given that the first one was called Vim and Vigor, and there was a heavy Vimto element to it, I am thinking to myself, and I am thinking that Vimto-esque vibe in this one and blackjack could work, but I don't know whether or not that's what we're going to be getting. Do you know what? I am so raging, Damien. The fruit salad out of all of the flavours, if you'd have read out the list and said to me, which one do you not want to go? That would probably, behind the bay, that would have probably been at the top. So for the blackjack to survive and for that one to go, I think there's some underhanded work at, you know, my postman obviously knows my tastes.
Right. I've dripped.
Yeah.
And I'm rolling. So this is the blackjack. I don't expect any more or any less than the little, well, 2p sweets, because I don't remember when it was 2 for a penny. No, I'm too young for that. Here we go.
Yes, he will do a little review on the fruit salad, Damien. And the main reason why he's going to do on fruit salad, no offence to you, my good sir, is to piss me off.
It is. I even said to him, I will do it at the end of this review, and I will also do a recorded. And if he wants me to send the empty bottle to him, I will. Keyword.
He's going to rub it in my face. Now, question is,
I think you'll like this.
I was going to say, the question is Jake going to think that that Damien has violated the blackjack? In which case, I'm going to be happier.
Not violated per se, but I'm getting more, because I was expecting the blackjack sweets, and I'm getting more the raw. Oh, actually, John might not be a fan of this.
Fuck!
Yeah, I'm getting more the raw black licorice. The old natural blackjack licorice. I'm getting all natural licorice flavour from this, which is not what I was expecting.
Now, Damien, you said you work in the lab, right? And now you've just said there, I don't like blackjack. Well, how could you sit in a lab and test this liquid and say, oh, it needs a bit more?
Did you go for the licorice, the raw natural licorice sort of flavour? Because that's what I'm getting over blackjack. Godfather, I don't know if you answered about the VVS blackjack. Was that one that you liked, Godfather? If so, I can steer you on this one. But I'd need to know which you were into. I made it, so I like it. But did you make it to? Well, yeah, I've asked. Maybe there's lag. I'll wait for the answer. Yeah, I'm gonna re-drip because
Evening, Jake. We've just basically moved the show a little bit earlier. Everyone seemed to be going live at 9 p.m, so we thought, well, why not go a little bit earlier and see if we can entertain people before loads of lives go live at the same time. There's a small amount of lemon, chewy bits, etc. There is, I mean, there's definitely not a blackjack like I was expecting. It's there. There is that whole kind of aniseed. I don't know if you've ever had I think it's called a Tyrazette. My family used to have these as like, it was like a cough thing, and it tastes exactly like that.
I would say it's more like the raw natural licorice. So Godfather, if the VVS was a blackjack that you liked, I'd probably say this one wouldn't be for you. But yeah, Damien, did you aim for that? Because I know you've just said about lemon and chewy bits, but I wouldn't. It has the blackjack-esque element to it. It's not a bad flavour. It is quite nice, and I would rate it as a flavour. Probably a 7.5. But as a blackjack, I can't go higher than a 6 because it's not.
Damien.
Yeah.
It's the nicest blackjack I've ever tried. 5
because
miles.
It doesn't taste too much of black. I'm going 6.5 on the blackjack.
The blackjack is there. I mean, again, what is this flavour? It's called blackjack flavour. See, that's where I think maybe for me, it is
Declan
throwing in some vibes with that blackcurrant that work really well. And it's to say that Vimto element effectively, which is I'm guessing what it's kind of gone in with it, is. Yeah, it works really well, and I can't vape it. It's not going to be one that I finish, but if you do like blackjack and you're after something that is blackjack but a little bit different, and you're not going, out and out blackjack, then this is a very, very good option, and I think quite a clever option as well, because
I don't think
blackjack's a blackjack,
John
but this is different.
Will be eating a blackjack anytime soon, Damien. I don't think. No matter how much you convince him, he won't eat a blackjack. But yeah, I agree there is layers to the sweet. This one's just gone a different way for me. So 6.5. It would have been a 7.5 if it was just on a, if it was called licorice flavour. Then I've been like, yeah, it's got the blackjack element that you sometimes get in licorice or a strawberry or a blah, blah, blah. But yeah, solid 6.5 from me. Now, John, I know you don't like blackjack, but you still need to give it a definite score.
Wow.
Minus 10.
So, now the eyes have stopped watering and the throat is cleared. Bizarrely enough, I'm going to give it an 8.
Ooh.
I think, again, the sweetness level of this, these aren't over the top sweet flavors, but they are sweet flavors, if that makes sense, because basically they haven't been truckloads of sweetener in there to make this sweet. It's just that they just have that great level to them. Blackjack, as I say, as an alternate blackjack, that's where my score is coming from. From a neat blackjack, yeah, I'd have probably scored it lower. But
so we're in an agreement. It's not a bad flavour, but it's not a full-on black. It's more a licorice, in my opinion. Do you need to re-wick after blackjack, John? I'd probably do. I
think I've ate most of it off, and because there is that fruity element in it, I don't think it's going to be.
I was thinking that you would, so I started dripping the fruit salad because then it'd give you time to re-wick.
Good idea.
So, Damien, I'm going to do the fruit salad for you right here, right now.
Well, having said that, I'm kind of thinking now that it's going to be like fruit salad, but with Vimto at the same time. So I'm thinking it's going to be a whole kind of fruity, juicy madness going on.
I've got a little bit of blackjack coming through still.
I'd love to do the fruit salad, Damien. I really would. But Royal Mail, sorry, UPS said no.
Oh.
Shut up.
Oh. Sorry. 10.
Just say a number and we'll move on.
I did 10.
Fuck off.
I'm gonna re-drip, but I don't know if I was talking. I inhaled. I was just letting the flavour soak in and forgot to breathe out. Yeah, it is a really nice flavour, and it has got a different element to just a pure fruit salad. But I smothering these coils. Oh, I think this could be the number one of the of the juices that I'm reviewing tonight. But let me.
I can believe it. I really do think that the Vimto vibe is going to work beautifully with the fruit salad vibe.
It is the fruit salad sweet with like an added berry, but the fruit. You know when you vet a fruit salad and it starts mixing with saliva, and then every time you swallow, you get that little fruit salad twist flavour. That is exactly what you're getting on the XL.
Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Never had a fruit salad in my life. All I can think of is lettuce with like slices of oranges in it, so it can't be anything nice, can it?
That will cheer John up. David, I've been honest, I am egging him on a little bit. But yeah, it is the best. It's better than the blackjack. Is it better than the fruit twist? It's different. But I genuinely do think you've nailed it here. I would like to know if you've added blackberries into this. Well, feel free to let us know any secret ingredients you may have added or not.
Blackberries or black currants?
Indeed. Who knows? But I'm definitely getting
the round ones.
I'm definitely getting the fruit salad flavour, and it is on point. I don't think he could have done anything different to make it better. Yeah.
Well, you've got to have that. I don't know if unicorn is quite the right word to describe, but you've got to have these things out there that you can aspire to get hold of and to sample and to look forward to, because if they're not there, then more life's can be very boring, isn't it? So I get to miss out on the lovely fruit salad, but now I get to pine at night over the fruit salad. I'm almost ready to go as we move on to some candy flavours.
Oh, sorry, you're ready to move on. I was just filling up
filling up the tank.
My brand new Gozy in lime. Teal, it's green basically. I was just filling my tank up there with some future juiced Vim and Vigor fruit salad.
Good evening, Dick. Did you know? Did you not nick it?
Oh.
I mean, not the device.
No. Yeah, did I
pay for the coils?
No, I was doing this for purpose of review. But no, I haven't got. Oh no, I have got some nicotine. You put some in the last parcel, didn't you?
Oh, it was kind enough.
So I will nick it up shortly. But guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, this flavour is the one we've just. Sorry, John. This is the flavour I've just reviewed. The Vim and Vigor fruit salad. Expiry date July 2025. So I could be vaping this for fucking years. And maybe every show going forward just to rub it in.
I was going to say you won't, because you'll have that gone in 2 days. I know you.
I probably will. Solid 9.5. There's something about it that isn't fully fruit salad, but it's like a minor little, like you've added something that I don't remember from the fruit salad, but it has been a while since I've had sweets. I'm a crisp guy. But yeah, it's either a 9 or a 9.5, so I'm going to go with a 9.25. So it's
it's not allowed.
Yeah, it's a 9.5 from me, and from John.
It's a TBC from me.
That's it. Get your mekut. Get your mekut. I might actually try them on one of the.
Damien, quick question, mate. Are you taking Future Juice to the expo this October?
I'll probably take a bottle with me. Yeah, are you?
Are you called
Oh, were
Damien?
you asking someone else?
Yes, I was asking the man himself. I do need to fan on Godfather. I've just whipped up and
What flavour?
we're going with the grape. Then we're going with the rainbow.
Are we not going rainbow then grape? Because grape has ice.
I've just put the grape in, so no.
Fuck, you know. We had the order all planned out. You've got changed it.
Hell.
Right.
No,
I believe
Night
the
Expo
grape
got
one.
loads on. That
Wrong.
is a shame, man, because yeah, I think it would be great exposure for these liquids. They're yeah, lovely so far, so flipping good, man. Right, we move on to the candy. Now, there's quite a few in this range that the Damien has in that
Ooh.
lovely. Ooh. Guys, now this is the rainbow candy, which we're going to be doing next. The one that we have got right now is the grape candy. There is the likes of your blue ras and a few others in there. I'm pretty sure I see some raspberry as well.
Is there rhubarb? Is there rhubarb in this? Or am I having a hernia or a heart attack or something? It's not smoking. Yeah.
Fruit salads, just raspberry and pineapple. There you go. So raspberry pineapple with a little bit of something
Yeah,
on the flip side of that last one.
I thought he said there
thrown.
wasn't. He said there wasn't, but I thought he'd added blackberries but there's an added thing in there, Shane. It's not made it a horrible flavour by any means. It's just made it slightly different. Obviously, because I rated it a 9.5, so the highest yet. John, first thoughts, because I've not gone in yet.
Whoa. I thought you said there was cooling in this.
Yeah, I said there might not be, and I don't think there is at all. But I thought there was. Grape is always followed by ice, always. But in this one, thankfully, oh, nice one, Damien.
It's just a sweet grape.
That is really nice. And every time I've had a grape, as I said, it's always had ice. I like to rhyme, keeping it.
But it is one of those things where we've tried flavors in the past and we've said, do you know what? If this didn't have the ice, I think it would be so much nicer. And that is the kind of flavor that I think would work quite well with both. But that is a very, very nice, neat, sweet, not quite hitting boiled sweet for me, kind of a grape vibe. But it does what it says on the tin. It's a grape candy. I'm trying to think of any maybe like grape sweets. I don't think I've ever had a grape
The
sweet.
biggest inhale I've ever done.
Are you enjoying it? Excuse me. Give me a moment. That's the usual sign of a thoroughly enjoyable flavour. Someone needs to make a nice wham bar flavour. See, I was thinking
there is one, but we're not going to say another brand while we're doing a review. This is a solid 9 out of 10. I've not had a better grape. It's not quite as good as the fruit salad. Would you agree, John? Because I give that a 9.5. But this one, grape. Yeah, Future Juice presents.
Oh, excuse me.
I would say one of the best grape I've had. So if you do like grape and you're not a fan of ice, this one is definitely worth getting. Solid 9.
Man went back to the drawing board and released an update on his flavors. Now, when someone comes at you and says that they've improved their flavors, you think to yourself, well, how much can you improve a flavor by if it was already yours and you're kind of re-releasing it and rejuvenating it?
It's so nice.
But there is a beautiful step in sweetness in these, really is. Oh, Deadpool, excuse me, bit of a frog in my throat after that blackjack. But yeah, that is just a very, very nice sweet grape flavour.
I appreciate that, Damien. A lot of people use WS23, and I think it's rank. Go on, John. Scores on the doors. I've given it a 9. What say thee?
I am going to go 8.5 again.
So you're saying that the grape is the same as the fruit twist?
I am indeed.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Paul, we are. I'm honestly not 100% sure on the full flavour profile. I don't think it will say it on the bottle because I know Mr. Damien likes to keep us guessing. But I have been told it is a custard. So stick with us, and you will find out in a in 3 flavours time. We're moving on to the rainbow candy now.
Which way do they go back?
What? Oh, is that the little lock thing?
Yeah.
Don't need it, do you? Ooh, it's so what we're saying is it's Carlsberg custard. Is that what we're saying, Mr. Damien? Best custard on the earth flavour. Maybe.
All right.
Again, probably.
Fair play.
We'll see.
Right. Rainbow candy.
Gotta be honest, man. I'm acquiring quite a few liquids that I'm going to vape. Which, you know, on a review I would expect to have 1, maybe 2 that I might keep. And so far I have got 2 out of the 3.
Hang on. How 2 out of the 3 when you've scored them all? You need to change your scoring system, dickhead.
Well, I'll give the blackjack a score based upon what I believed it was doing, but for me, mate, nah. Grape is based on the Jolly Rancher candy. It's an American candy. I think I have had a Jolly Rancher in the past. Wouldn't be.
They're over here now.
Oh well, American candy's all over the place now. Everyone loves a bit of American candy because it's, well, our candy but on crack.
Yeah, right. So this is the rainbow candy. It does say Irish at the bottom.
Good. Hey,
here we go. Right, 70 watts on this because I want to see if it is Skittles. Skittle. You know, rainbow.
Is that what he's going for?
Who knows nowadays?
That's the thing with like a rainbow candy and a rainbow sherbet. It's like, oh, you know it, Godfather. Something about that custard. I reckon it was the living through the war that made the grannies make the best custard.
No, it's not Skittles.
Oh, the pineapple one is a mate. I don't want to hear that, Paul. I haven't got the pineapple one.
I can't put my finger on it.
Smorgasbord of flavors. I mean, that's the thing with the rainbow. I'm getting the lime, but it's not a standout. There's nothing massively that's hit me in the face.
I would I would buy that. But reading rainbow the same as John, I would expect, or I would think in my head, Skittles. It's not. But it is a nice grouping of like 5 or 6 flavors, maybe more, maybe less. I'm not sure. It's a really nice mixed fruit bag.
That's the taste of the rainbow, always changing. It is. Yeah. I mean, there is this candy, obviously, as you would kind of expect, tone that is running through the candy flavors that I've tried so far, and this has it as well. But yeah, it is that rainbow flavor, and again, for me, you know, the rainbow flavor is something that
I just squirted a bunch in my mouth just to see, but no, it's revolting when you squirt loads.
Wow, and you're only finding this out now.
I've never done that before, but I really like this flavour.
Are you the person that made them put this liquid is meant for vaping on the bottle?
It doesn't say that.
Maybe not on these ones.
Warning: may contain traces of. May contain traces amounts. No, Damien. Oh, if Word Lady saw the back of your bottles.
Uh-oh.
I think it's meant to say may contain trace amounts of peanuts. Tree nuts, milk, egg, wheat, soy, fish, shellfish, and seeds. Damn, Damien. Word Lady would have your balls off. Oh
yeah. Oh. Not my thing. I don't think anyone's going to notice. There is no nuts. There is no nuts.
And I will say, the only reason that I noticed it is because if anything's slightly wrong, my brain can't compute it for a good while, and I have to reread. It's the same with people's comments on the live. I struggle dead easy. One word out of place, and I'm just over to John in the studio. Score, John. I don't know if you did.
Got 8 with a rainbow candy. I think it's a nice smorgasbord of flavours with that nice candy undertone, but it doesn't knock my socks off. But 8, yeah, I said 8. 8's still a cracking score.
I'm going to have to go back in because I'm not sure on this one. Jake likes his nuts. Oh, I do like a nice pair of coconuts.
No, she's running the vape that much.
I might have a retrip. Dick adjust. Jake's. What? Jake's just a dick. Oh,
hey!
fuck. You're a bellend putter.
That really did take some work getting that out, didn't it?
It was hard to say, let alone
John, you got in there well and truly.
Cheers, Hutters. Cheers, bellend. So I don't know what time you joined, Hutton. I haven't seen a comment from you till then, but welcome. As it says below me, we are doing half price on the full range of the Future Juice Labs ranges. So that's the Future Juice, it's the Vim and Vigor, there is the Bay in there. And yeah, if you are interested, guys, £8 a bottle. John has just scored the Rainbow Candy an 8, and
he's tall.
I can't be that harsh.
Harsh? 8 is not a harsh number. Just because the other ones have been higher.
It's not, weirdly, because I really like rainbow Skittles kind of things, and I'm not normally a grape fan. It's slightly not as good as the grape. So 8.5 from me. Sorry it took so long, but it was a tough one, that.
Got there, crashing after all that, it's 8.5. I mean, we've reviewed liquids where they've not had an 8.5 in the entire range.
Well, yeah, the lowest so far is the 6.5 that I give the blackjack. Not because it's a horrible flavour, just because it isn't really blackjack.
Yeah, because you're blackjack is not blackjack.
Mate, it ain't blackjack, it ain't right. Evan, welcome. I don't know what time you joined either, but how do? Anyone that is in, just make sure you've liked the live, shared, and tagged 4 people minimum in the comments down below. If you haven't already done that, then please do. But yeah, if you haven't done that, you forfeit any giveaways. I really like this one. It changes on each draw. Like, I'm getting different elements more and more, and it's like...
Well, I guess that would be the trademark of a good rainbow candy, if it is giving you almost different flavours each time, because you're tasting all of the flavours that are in there, which makes that rainbow.
Yeah. No, I'm sticking at 8.5.
I was going to say, is he trying to squeeze it up a little bit more? Changes with heat as well.
I'm like, changes with heat as well. Let me go 80.
Radical. Oh, now taste strawberry.
No, I'm tasting pizza.
Pizza.
Oh, yeah, mate, gravy.
I knew there was an undertone that I wasn't quite picking up on, and that was it. Pizza.
Shit. Let's try 85. I think we're going to need a vape break in a minute, because I've got my back door open and I'm still like barely able to see.
Disappearing. 2 flavours to go. 2 custards to go. We have got a banana custard. We have got Bay. I'm saying no more on that.
Should we have a quick breather now? And maybe see if anyone wants to purchase and...
Sure. We can have a little... well, I mean, normally you have a vape break, but now we're going to have a break from vaping. Well, I'm not. I'm going to carry on. That's it. Getting 90 watts plus. 99 on the OD near for me. Banana. And... if we're saving the best to last, mate, I'm going to be in absolute heaven. I was approaching the banana custard with a little bit of trepidation. Banana. I've had banana foam as a vape. Very nice vape. But again, banana, oof. That's a naughty little custard. That is a naughty little custard. You are getting a real sweet custard, and this banana is just in there to such a perfect level that it is. Oh.
I'm going in.
Jake is going in. Now, the best way I can describe this one, because of that whole banana situation. Now, if you've ever had a freeze-dried banana, it's sweet. It's got that banana element. That is what it's like with custard for me, in that it is sweet. The banana is there, but it's not overpowering. It's not like massively poignant. And you just got a real sweet custard coming through there so beautifully.
I would, yeah. Then that's my review. I would, yeah. No, I would agree. It has like I don't know if they do caramelize or put honey on the bananas when they dry them, but it has that exact sort of not overly sweet, but not a natural normal banana, and also not like the
sweet
or yeah, and it's not like the foam bananas either. You know what I mean? It's more natural, but still sweet.
Hudson loved that. Now, I always try and rate upon the basis of the flavour. I'm going to rate it on the basis of how I'm enjoying the flavour. And I am going to go and I am going to say 9.5 from me on that one. I'm so close to a 10. Oh, wow. It's like, in my head, it's just saying just a little bit more banana, just a little bit more banana. But then at the same time, the sweet custard banana that's going on in there is absolutely delicious.
See, I'm opposite end of the scale. Well, not the opposite end of the scale. I'm not down at like 1 to 1.5. I'm not quite that low. I maybe not double, but I would want a lot more banana. I'm getting the custard. The custard is the dominant flavour. The banana is there, and it is nice.
See, that's why I think I am up at a 9.5. I think if I was reviewing it from a banana custard, I would score it a bit lower because it.
Well, that's what it is, though, a banana custard.
Yeah, I know, and it is a banana custard, and a banana custard that I absolutely love in the way that it is, and that's why I'm going to give it a score, and that's a score that I would stand by wholeheartedly. But if someone said no, it needs more banana, I'd say, yeah, you're probably right for you, but for me, that is just banana custard in exactly how I would want it.
What are you rating it?
9.5. I'm standing by it. I'll fight you for it.
I am apologetically going a 7.
Heathen.
Yeah, 7. It was going to be 7 or 7.5. I just think it needs a lot more banana in there for it to be a banana custard. If it was a custard with a hint of banana, then yeah, nailed it.
That's too long as a title, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but like, yeah, it's just.
I'll get you.
We don't know what the bay is. We don't know what the bay is yet, Godfather, but we're about to try it now. I'll give you our thoughts. Sorry, John, I know you were going to read the next one after that one.
Yeah, no, just you said there, the try it with the nicotine in gets way good. And I know we have had juices from you before, and I have vaped a lot of them. And yeah, again, it was like with all juices, they get better with time, but definitely the balance of nicotine certainly did improve, more so on some flavors than others. Banana custard is custard with bits of bananas in.
John, do you think that the banana custard has, slight elements of the fruit salad one? Right, we're moving on to bay, guys.
Was that the secret element in the fruit salad? Is the banana?
I think it could be. For anyone that hasn't watched the full review, John's fruit salad got lost in shipping. It blew up in his parcel.
I was going to say it got destroyed in shipping. It was flipping 400 millilitres of liquid. Well, yeah, 100 mil all over the rest of the bottles in the bag.
Whoa! I think John will really like this one. Damien, does it have coffee in it?
Don't ruin my day, Jake. Don't ruin my day.
Smell it, mate. Ash.
I'm not going to smell it. I'm going straight in. And,
go straight in, mate. Can you move the comments so I can see your face as you do it? Damien, do you not pay attention, mate? You know he don't like coffee. Why don't we be scaring him? Got to scare him, mate. Got to scare him.
Right.
There's a fair few vanillas layered. Ooh.
That's Fumato Bedino a while back. Can't remember the profile because it was rather complex. Wow.
We are the largest producer of e-juice in the world, I think now. I don't think you're the largest producer because Damien, that we've got on the live with us right now, and the juices we're sampling, I think would give you a run for his money. He's got at least a litre. But anyway, on to Bay Noire. I like that name, Noire. Oh, for a boring vanilla custard, that's
fucking disgracefully good.
Yeah, I am not a fan of desserts, as you guys all know.
It's the kind of thing that you want to pour on your dessert.
You want it on your ice cream? You
I'll
want
have it on my
apple
cake,
pie?
no problem. Hang on, where's my liquid? I don't need to vape it. I'll smear it over me, my stickies. Oh, mate, that is.
There you go. David just said I'm the second largest. She's modest as well. We sell over 370 flavours for 36 companies. Meow. I haven't seen a selection that large produced in one place anywhere.
Yeah, it's in my studio, mate. Whoa!
I think Damien's going to give you a run for money.
Great to hear it's going well, dude.
He's got more than 370 in one of his ranges, Paul. You want to fight about it? But no, well done, fella. I love it. Have you got the massive multiple layered vanillas? Like, because I'm getting a really strong vanilla that I really like, and then I'm getting a sort of different one.
There is, and that's the thing. That's always the weird thing for me, and it was the same with the Bodino. Yeah, you've got like different custards. Like there's different levels of sweetness. There's different levels of like when you melt sugar. They're called.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the name? It's not caramel. It's not hard. Well, anyway, there's varying levels. It's just like a smorgasbord of all these different variations that just come together in a beautiful
369 flavors.
Yeah, I reckon there's 365 of them in this bay. Oh.
I love it. So yeah, he is the second. Damien has admitted defeat by one flavour. But Paul, book your ideas up. He's only one flavour behind you. Two more flavours made by him, and you're second in the world. I'm going to say it's not for me, but it's a solid 9. Yeah, I'd have to give it a solid 9 because I can appreciate a really good dessert. I will vape that bottle, but it's just not something I would go to over a fruit salad, if you know what I mean, John. Especially the one that's in Damien's range, Vim and Vigor. Check it out, guys.
Well, I've been vaping on sweet flavours for the last probably 3 to 4 weeks, so I'm done with them. I am more than happy to go balls deep. I am just torn between whether I go with the banana custard or whether I go with the Bay Noire.
Well, before you do that, are you going to give it a score?
Going 9.5.
Oh, all that build-up, and he rated it the same as the banana custard. I would say Bay Noire.
When you say it like that.
But it's miles apart, in my opinion, from the banana custard, because I think the vanilla's the perfect level. I think the custard's a perfect level. I think the layers work perfectly. And once again, the banana custard, I think, is lacking. But if you're saying yes, then a 9.5 I will write down.
I am toying very, 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 very closely to a 10. Very close, but it's 9.5 close. Get Nick in it and give it a week. I'm going to get Nick in it, and I'm going to leave it for a week. And I'm also going to get Nick in the custard. But I'm not going to wait for a week on that one. I'm going to go in on that one because... Well, yes, I'm in agreement with you, Damien. That could could push it to that magic number. So yeah, brilliant liquid review. Not saying that mine and Jake's review was brilliant, saying that the liquids, Damien, you have definitely stepped up in the flavour stakes on those where it was needed. Some absolute belters in there. I don't think there was any of them that would let you down. Again, not blowing our trumpets, but if you went off what we have said about these flavours, I don't think you'll be disappointed with any of them. And the only reason why I say it like that is because obviously the blackjack isn't a straight blackjack. So you know it's yeah, beautiful stuff, sir. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, Damien. As I say, thank you for sending us the liquids to do the review, because without you, then it wouldn't have been a review. And as always, guys and girls, you know we don't just bum and blow on the hope that people will send us liquids. We'll always be honest with our review, and yeah, very, very good from me, Mr. Jake.
As you say, I've just totted up the scores. So a 57.5 out of a possible 70 from myself, and a 52 from John out of a possible 60, as obviously he was missing one flavour, so he couldn't give it any score at all.
Now, that was my GCSE results today. I would be a very happy chappy.
Lowest score being a 6.5 from myself and an 8 from John. The highest being two 9.5s from John, a single 9.5, but two 9s from myself. So definitely worth getting it, guys.